season to be jolly. Or is it? Welcome to Redhead Begins to Explain the World, a format in which I, Redhead Begins, begin to explain the world with extreme scientific accuracy and a mind brighter than 1,000 suns. Although suns are technically very dangerous to gingers. Now on today's episode, I'll be explaining Christmas, or as I call it, Christmas. And with that, we'll also be looking at the dark history behind the holiday.
Redhead begins to explain the world.
Things in this world are often not as they seem, and this is no exception, unfortunately. I, too, was of the belief that Santa Claus is but an innocent old man going around the world, spreading joy, gifting presents, but I cannot stay silent any longer. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good, so be good.
For goodness sake.
That is a cautionary tale. Words describing someone who I can only describe as a calculated criminal. Who would have thought that the old man climbing in through your chimneys is not harmless? I've done my fair share of research on this topic, and I dare say that Mr. Santa Claus has been in this business for quite a long time. He's done everything right. He's created a really positive image of himself. He's gotten parents all around the world inviting him in. But what is it that he wants? The first thing you might notice about Santa Claus when you look at him is his favorite color. He wears bright red, which coincidentally is the favorite color of someone else. Now, who could that someone be? Perhaps his almost named twin? Before you say, but Vicky, Santa Claus isn't Satan. It's alright. I'm well aware, I'm not saying that Santa is Satan. I'm only saying that they're very close. He's a serial child abductor who hides all the children in the North Pole. To understand why Santa Claus does all of this, I'd like to read you a little story. It was many thousand years ago when Santorius Clausorius, that's a history of Christmas by the way, a toy maker in an ancient town, was bullied by a child, the son of the mayor in fact, who each day came to his little hut to tell him,
I hate you, you old-looking old person. What's that on your face? Pubes? You're so old, I bet your breath smells like something died in there. Well, I hope you're next. Make me toys. I want toys.
said the little boy as he spat on him. This happened every year at the boy's birthday, which happened to be on December 24th, 25th, 26th, depending on when you celebrate.
Papa, where are my toys? What's happening? Why isn't he doing what I tell him to? He said.
It was when the mayor himself bribed him with cookies and milk. He was also bullied by the son, by the way. In full honesty, I quite hate my son. Here's some cookie and milk. Kidnap him. It was then that he came upon a great realization. Maybe you could start your own child laboring. Huh, work smarter, not harder. Boys will be made, all right? Boys will be made. If someone else works for you, you don't have to do the work at all. And it was that Christmas that he kidnapped the child. It was his original little elf. And that sparked the entire idea to go around the world every year on Christmas, kidnap children all around the world, and make them work for him forever. Now, science is nothing without evidence. The evidence has been there all year round in his songs. Santa Claus is coming to town for the harvest. He sees you when you're sleeping. He's observing you before. Now, how could someone like Santa Claus kidnap children year round and get away with it? Well, his trick is only kidnap the bad children. A parent putting out cookies and milk to bribe him not to take their children, or bribe him to take their children. And it might sound very familiar. Someone who kidnaps bad children on Christmas. Where have we heard that before? It's Krampus. Santa Claus has started a smear campaign against Krampus, who actually wants to save the children. So that's how we got to where we are today. I know what you're thinking, Vicky, this is super far-fetched, although you just read from a scientifically accurate history book. How can we really believe you that Santa Claus kidnaps children? Well, I went undercover actually to prove it to you. This is me at the North Pole. Now we're here live at the North Pole to find out if the rumors about Santa are actually true. Santa, is it true that you kidnap children and make them work for you? What? There's no kidnapped children here. Everything's very non-suspicious. No kidnapped children here. Very interesting. And are you, in fact, a child forced to work?
No, I was not kidnapped by Santa Claus. No, I'm not being forced to work.
And
I love being forced to. I love working.
And tell them you're an elf.
I am an elf.
Huh. Well, I guess everything I said was wrong.
Oh, no,
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everyone! I hope you enjoyed this this video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys have nice holidays, whichever holiday you celebrate. And I just want to say thank you for hanging out with me all year round. I really appreciate it. You guys have really made it so fun to make videos. I'm so beyond grateful for you. Let me know what you'd like me to explain next in the comments down below. It is time to end this video though, unfortunately, Pookie. So thank you for everything. Leave a like unless you want consequences. Maybe subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, now it's time to end this like we always do.